So it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it can just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season...
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got it.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. They'll send him over to the left. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Let's go now.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he will pick it up. Let's give him a 1st down up to the 37-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The motion man here is McLaurin. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Daniels going to throw again. He's got it at the 7. Now it looks like Dan Campbell will go ahead and throw the red challenge flag here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He is in. Touchdown, Nighthawks. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8. Now, Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Goff. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. And let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The Nighthawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. To the air again is Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The motion man here is McLaurin. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. It is brought in the end zone. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Nighthawks. Moody's extra point is good. And the Nighthawks will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Nighthawks offense and Terry McLaurin heading out onto the field. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Slot man in motion left. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Nighthawks offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
On second down, it's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Back to the air, it's Goff. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Nighthawks offense headed back to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. This one complete to Atwell. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Play action. Here's Daniels. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing is Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Daniels gonna throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Throwing again. Daniel to the goal line and in. Carry McLaurin. Touchdown, Nighthawks. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Nighthawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. The Lions offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start with a West Coast rivalry that's picking up steam once again. L.A. taking on San Francisco out at Levi's Stadium. And it's the Rams who are out in front as those teams approach halftime. Romeo Doubs, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we'll head east to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Bryce Young, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Kyler Murray, over 400 yards passing with 3 touchdown passes as well. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Daniels. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. It's a touchdown. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Moody's extra point is good. And the Nighthawks will extend this third quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
A second down throw for Goff. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Lions first down.
Man in motion, heading left. On first down, it's Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense is... Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Throwing now, Daniel. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Atwell sent in motion here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs, and defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Atwell sent in motion here. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. To the air again is Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Nighthawks. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now Gibbs. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. From the gun, it's Goff. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
When you can generate interior pressure and move that pocket into the lap of the quarterback, man, it is hard for these quarterbacks to escape. They want to be able to step up in the pocket, step into their throw. Instead, he's retreating, and he takes the big sack.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Quick throw, taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Throwing, Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Slayton is the man in motion. Throwing here is Goff. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Goff. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Slayton is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Nighthawks. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Nighthawks will add one more onto their big lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Goff to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now, Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down, Detroit.
Goff to throw. He's across midfield. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Now Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. And the Lions first down.
To throw is Goff. There's that man again. Another catch.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Nice run here on 2nd down inside the 5 with more options now available for 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
2nd down and 8. Now a give up the middle, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
The motion man here is McLaurin. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Nighthawks punt team. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They finish off the regular season with some momentum, and they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.